been put in the witness protection program.
Live from Studio Dead End, brought to you by Dead Beats LLC and Omega Images. It's Spinning Out.
1, 2, ready, go!
Spinning out, whoa, spinning out, whoa. Mama, look this way, 'cause we are winning now. Whoa, feet on the ground, head in the clouds. Don't touch me now, we're spinning out.
Yeah! I'm just gonna scroll through Facebook for a little bit and see if there's anything interesting. You're welcome, world. It's a sandwich with a door hinge in it. Has science gone too far? Probably. We're on a new episode. Cody's not wearing shoes or socks. He's holding his hand and his foot together like this almost, and I don't like it.
My sister tells me the same thing.
Well, your sister's right. Max, thoughts?
Yeah, it's kind of strange.
Ghostbusters. Yeah. We got some actually pretty exciting stuff. My boy Scott from Elbow Room has a side project called Keepsake that is releasing an EP today. And so far it's fantastic. It's 3 songs, I believe. It is some interesting things. So I'm going to be talking with Scott later tonight about this EP. And it's a solo project, side project. So that's really exciting. And if I have any footage from the Carousel Kings show, maybe I'll throw that in there. What else should we throw in there? This is going to be like a Fruitcake episode. It's like the leftovers on the counter just dumped into one thing and people are like, yeah, totally. But it's not really a good thing. But people still love it anyway because it's the thought that matters.
How did the music video turn out?
There is a promo video for the video that I will try and find and send. So here that is. It's pretty cool. You can see me in the panda suit just being an idiot. Yeah. I went to a wedding over the weekend for my dear friends Heath and Steph, who are currently in Jamaica. They told me like 5 months ago about the wedding, and they were like, alright, this is a literally dress whatever you want style wedding. It's a wedding, so you don't want to look like an idiot. But that's my specialty. So I dug into it, and it turns out they wanted me to dress as fancy as possible, so I committed. And I bought a top hat, a cane, and this monocle. I looked like a sexy Abraham Lincoln. I went as Babe Lincoln. It was great. In the picture here that's popping up, it makes me look literally like Babe Lincoln. It's great. So here's some footage from the wedding. Yay, my goodness. So that's that story. I went to see Carousel Kings for the Plus Ultra Tour on Sunday at the Bungalow in Manchester. My boys in the Long You were there. And Don't Panic, and Sunstained, and Jailbait. 2 college girls from Keene State. They look like they're 16. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I know, retrospect. They played some interesting stuff, and I'm going to try and get them on the show. Jailbait, if you're listening, dope. Get it. You guys are good. The Long You killed it. So did Carousel Kings. I got my CD signed. We didn't get home till 2. There was a really drunk dude. Here's some footage from that show. Rob Manfred says it's very difficult. Thanks, MLB News Alert. But that leads us to something I do care about. My boy Scott and Keepsake. Here it is. Modern problems require modern solutions.
I love it.
How are you, dude? It's been, what, like 3 months?
Yeah, I know. Time flies. How have you been, Woody?
I've been great. It's been a great 2019, I think. And I don't think it's going to stop. I think it's just going to keep getting better and better.
Awesome. Yeah, a lot of cool bands on the channel. Loving the interviews.
Thanks, man. That's great. Oh, dude, I'm seeing, I'm going to the Newfound Glory Real Friends concert on Sunday. I'm about to lose my mind.
That's going to be a good one.
So what's going on in your life? Let's hit the personal, and then we'll go right into the Keepsake.
Yeah, just, staying busy with Elbow Room. Going to be recording here in a little bit for that project. Just finish up the Keepsake EP that we'll talk about, dive in there. Working more like in the recording studio end of things, which I'm excited about. So really focusing on some production work and finally enjoying the nice weather, going on some bike rides, all that good stuff. So yeah, stoked for summer.
Hell yeah, dude. What is the most exciting part of your summer thus far that's gonna happen?
I think just, yeah, well, okay. I'll jump in. The album room's going out actually. We're doing some out of town recording, so we're stoked about that. That's probably my most anticipated moment of summer so far. So more details on that to come. But yeah, we're stoked.
Hell yeah. I will make a mental note to talk about that whenever it actually happens and when you want to announce it. But that's really cool. That's exciting.
We'll keep in touch with you on that for sure.
A little teaser for the fans out there. But that's it. Just a nibble. We're reeling them in, but we gotta wait just a little bit. There it is. But yeah, so you got your side project, your solo project?
Yeah.
It's Keepsake. So let's talk about where did it come from? When did it start?
Yeah, great question. Well, it's funny. I played in different bands in college and kind of jumped all over the place between drums, guitar. I play bass as well. So I eventually decided about 2 years ago I wanted to start a project called Keepsake, where I did the primary writing, recording. It's more of like an indie alternative direction, so kind of taking influence from bands like Transit, The New Hundredth, Turnover, style like that, because album room, that band I play in, for example, it's a little bit more aggressive post-hardcore. So I actually had a couple buddies started playing with me, started writing the music. I actually had another buddy, he sang for a while. I ended up joining album room and another band about a year in, not even a year into it. So everyone got kind of tied up with other projects. It got tossed on the back burner, which was totally cool. Everyone was still is doing stuff that we enjoy. So yeah, this past summer I decided I wanted to keep at it, since it's kind of my project, and record another EP. So yeah, it kind of started the recording process in September-ish, all the way until about a month or two ago, and then it's just into the mixing and all that good stuff. But it's certainly been a great learning experience for me, just as a songwriter, producer, kind of wearing a bunch of different hats. So I've enjoyed it and got a lot out of it.
That's awesome, dude. And I started listening to a little bit of it today because I had a chance to. I thought Ascend was pretty cool. I got like the Dangerous Summer feel from it. And then, yeah, oh, no, that's a cat. But then completely out of nowhere, there was some Screamo. And I didn't expect it at all. And I was like, ooh, it's interesting. It was a weird mix, but I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. And kind of the goal is to do some off the wall, different kind of stuff. Typically like writing music and playing shows, and that's the cool thing about Keepsake. Like, we might play another show or two coming up. Not like as intensive, probably not touring, stuff like that, just around the area. But it's more to write songs that are different and off the wall and don't necessarily follow a verse chorus structure. So Ascend's one of those fun ones. It kind of just starts somewhere and it ends somewhere, and it's not really like there's a chorus somewhere or a repetitive part. It kind of goes from one thing to another, which is fun.
Yeah, definitely. So what was the main motivation behind the EP? Where did you get all your influences from?
Yeah, great question there. All over the place, just from the different genres of music, like within. Yeah, it's honestly just a mix of things. So two of the songs, Leaving and Waste Me, I actually started writing those back in like 2015, 2016. Started writing like the rough ideas from, and kind of just sat on my computer for a bit, just because I was playing more aggressive pop punk, post-hardcore, and I always wanted to come back to them. So I had some rough framework for those ideas laid down, and eventually got the time to pick it back up. And then Ascend kind of just came out of nowhere, which was fun too. So I guess that's the inspiration behind it. I do like taking photos, traveling, that kind of stuff. So that's where the artwork came from. Just always saving cool pics and all that, and hoping to use them for expressing the creative side. So those kind of just came together when I was working on everything.
Nice. I like it. And I see you have Derek Thorpe and Ben Scott. They did some features on it.
Yeah.
How was it working with them?
Yeah, those two really good buddies of mine. I've played in bands with both of them, actually. Ben, he's the one singer of Elbow Room. So I was sending him I was sending him the file for Waste Me, just showing him where I was at on the song, and all the songs in the EP, I do a little bit of vocals. I've never really been a vocalist or anything, nor do I really want to be a lead vocalist, but I always wanted to at least get to sing a little bit and, learn from some friends and get involved with other musicians that I don't always get to work with. So Ben, he really seemed like he was into the idea, and it was kind of a different style in that song compared to what we do in Elbow Room. So he was really about it. And yeah, my buddy Derek, I played drums in a band he was in for a minute. Just good being able to reconnect with him, and he's a fantastic musician all around. So came together really naturally, and they were both really digging the songs, which was fun.
Nice. And shout out Derek and Ben. I'm excited to.
Thanks, Ben.
Thank you. Oh, the love is flowing on this episode. I love it. In this interview, so much love. Which leads me to the little more random question, of course. Yeah. What is, in your life, what is your most precious keepsake of your own?
Oh, wow. That's a great question.
Yeah, it is.
I'd say just the memories in life, the connections you make. I mean, it's more not necessarily an object or something physical, but it's just the people you meet and the lessons you learn along the way. That really those are the things that push me to write music and express myself. So just, staying in touch with old friends and, showing people you care about them. I think that's the most important thing to me.
That's great. I love it.
Feeling love.
Yeah. That was basically that's all we got. What else do you want to talk about? Any message for the fans? The EP's out today, halfway home?
Yes, halfway home. You can just catch it on anything, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, all that good stuff. Probably be doing some more music, later in the year, a song or two. Always keep your eyes peeled for something different. And one of the goals of Keepsake, which is fun too, it's kind of trying to break away from the traditional band setting, the traditional hey, let's record this, let's go play shows. I feel like a lot of bands get into that habit, which is which can be a great thing if that's exactly what you want to do with that project. But Keepsake's really more about working with friends, expressing ideas, and all that. So that's, being the primary focus of the project. It really doesn't put a pressure on the music. It really doesn't set a expectation to do something forced. It really just allows everything to come together in a more organic way, which is fun. So I like being a part of a project that, has that mindset.
That's great. And I'm very excited for all you viewers out there for you to listen to the EP, because I've had a small taste now and I already love it. And I love you, so I have to automatically love it, basically. I knew I was going to love it anyway, so it's fine. Who cares? But I want to thank you, Scott, from Keepsake and, of course, Elbow Room. Double duties. Last thoughts. You got 30 seconds.
Thanks, Woody. Everyone check out all the interviews with all the bands. He's got some awesome people on. And thanks for watching if you're tuning in. Stay connected online, all that good stuff, and stay tuned.
What am I going to do this weekend, you ask? I was going to be hanging out with my boys in the home team tomorrow in Mass, but unfortunately the show was canceled. And the next closest date is today in Brooklyn, and unfortunately I cannot do that. So the boys in the home team, shout out, love you. Catch them on their cross-country tour now. Full U.S. tour. They're I think it just started, or it's within the last couple weeks they've been playing. So check them out if you're along their path. Sunday, Dave and I are going to see Newfound Glory and Real Friends the early November and Dollskin. That's going to be a very exciting concert. And next week we'll see what the hell happened there, because that is going to be one hell of a concert. Two of my favorite bands in the genre. Dollskin is really good. Their new album's coming out this year. They are fantastic. The early November is an older band, but they're still good. Keep it real, people. I hope you do things that you're proud of, and if you're not proud of it, that's okay. You do you. And thank you to everyone. Scott, Keepsake, Omega Images, and Deadbeats, and me, and my sick-ass phone clipping skills. That's basically it. Little Debbie's Muffins. You can have mini cupcakes, which are a smaller version of cupcakes, which is a smaller version of just a regular cake. Where's it gonna be?